Hello, YouTube. Hello. I think we're on. I think we're on. Hello. Hello. McFly. All right. My friends, the YouTube says we are on the internet, and it looks like there are a few friends on with us. Hi, y'all. Happy Sunday. I am happy that you are joining me for a quick little live stream. You will notice I have some new stuff back here. This is cool. The Hey Y'all. I got this past week from a friend of ours that found it in a store, and we are very much happy about that. Rearranged the bookshelf a little bit because I was tired of it looking all disheveled. So there we are. Hey everybody, Metal Mark says hi. Hello, Metal Mark. John Rice says hello. Greetings. Francesco, greetings. Coleman is here. And y'all are just right into the recommendations, which I don't mind. But we have a I have some information for you about what we have come up with this week. It was a difficult week to figure out because I will say up front, we are taking about a half week off. I have been working pretty nonstop on this because I absolutely love doing it. But there are some doctor's visits and some other personal stuff. So we are not going to put out a video on Monday or Tuesday. Sorry about that. But we do have some videos coming up and scheduled for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about. I have your chat pulled up so I can see it. A lot of people are saying hello. Alistair, greetings. Hybrid, Nicholas, Quadius, howdy y'all. Let's see. Yeah. Wow, some Procol Harum. Yeah. What is the what's the one? 'Twas I held in. I don't know what that's called, but that's on the list. I know. We'll get to some of Procol Harum. Not this week, though. I think we've got a good little shortened week, y'all. Like I said, we've been just running, trying to keep up. We have we're doing all of these videos on YouTube, which are so great, and then we have our Patreon community, and there's a lot of exclusive content over in that community that we put out and cultivate as well. In fact, just this afternoon, after I'm done with this, I am going to make sure I don't smell too bad, and I am going to do a Megan's in the other room laughing. We're going to be doing our next extended play lounge. I'm going to be recording that this afternoon. I'm looking at The Human Equation by Arion, the whole thing. So I need to get my I need to eat my Wheaties and get ready for that. But like I said, I'm going to take a couple of days off. I'm still going to be working, but we're not putting out any videos. I've just got to get some stuff caught up. So Monday and Tuesday, we don't have any videos coming out. But Tuesday night, y'all, I get to go to my first Dream Theater concert this week. This is the week. It's finally happening, my friends. I am pumped to see Dream Theater. I'm seeing it with my good friend Gerard and his son Matt, and I'm not sure where we're sitting. We're going to the Philadelphia show. So if anybody out there is coming to the Philadelphia show, let me know, and I'll see if I can say hi. I was in contact with Jordan Rudis, keyboard player extraordinaire from Dream Theater. I had done an interview with Jordan, so there's a line of communication between us, and I mentioned to him that we're coming to the show on Tuesday, and he was like, all right, great. You know, awesome stuff, and they're having a great tour, looks like, and yeah, everything is going to be happening on Tuesday night, and so on Wednesday, I am planning to do a follow-up, kind of a field report, a concert report from the Dream Theater concert, and Look who just
I'm
popped
excited
in.
for that.
Yeah, Megan popped in. Megan's my bouncer. Can you come with us and just keep people from mistreating me? Megan's the enforcer. She's like,
Whoa.
Megan will.
Listen.
Megan doesn't take no shit from nobody.
Don't mess with
Megan.
Meg. Kidding.
Yeah, so I am hopeful to be able to chat with Jordan and some members of the band, but I may not be able to. COVID protocols are still in place, but I am planning on doing some follow-up from the concert, letting you know what my experience was like. I may have some clips from the show, and my plan is to pick one of the songs from the set list on Wednesday night that is one that I may not have heard before, but that I kind of liked, and I wanted to go back and see what maybe the original studio recording sounds like.
Yeah.
So if something like that happens, that's what I'm planning to do on Wednesday, a follow-up report for Dream Theater and something from that they played the night before.
Awesome.
Wow, what are all of you saying? People are just saying hi to Megan.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, Megan's the show here, y'all, not me.
That's not true at all. At all.
Roman, hi from Switzerland. Let's see. What's going to happen on Thursday? So I wanted to get back to some, well, since we're skipping Monday this week, I know Joe says area again. I would have won the bet if Joe was on. Thank you for being here. And I know you keep saying area, and it's there, but there. Just not this week. Coleman says any how do I say that?
Ne oblivis scaris.
She's better at that than I am. It is on the list as well. It's been on the list for a while. I just haven't gotten to it. Yeah, so we'll get to some, but I wanted.
To you, Andrew?
Yeah, Michael is asking for Leprous. I've got new Leprous suggestions on the list as well.
Yes.
But this week being kind of a shorter week in Dream Theater on Monday, I wanted to keep it pretty. To go back to some of our heavy hitters. I haven't done a Metallica episode in a while. And in fact, the last Metallica song that I included on the channel was a cover by the Mongolian band The Who, the H-U, Who. And that was a lot of fun. But I was going back in and looking at some information on the 30th anniversary celebration of the Black Album, which was in 2021. So I missed all of that. But there is this entire album,
the Blacklist.
The Blacklist is all of these covers, and there's 50 something.
Yeah,
it's amazing, and a treasure trove. And so I was going through and seeing which one of those might spark my interest, and I saw that there was a Miley Cyrus cover of Nothing Else Matters,
with Yo-Yo Ma,
and it had Yo-Yo Ma on it, and Elton John was playing keyboards on it.
Yeah, I think a couple of members from Metallica as well. Yeah.
And so as I went in to find that, I then saw that Miley actually performed it with the band on the Howard Stern show.
Yes.
And that is what I want to look at. I know that somebody Gustavo doesn't like that. Gustavo, I need to stay current. Miley, it's fine. Miley is an interesting young, really popular performer. And this is a 30-something-year-old heavy metal tune, even though it's a ballad, a power ballad. And I am interested in seeing, one, how the band interacts with her, how her vocals sound, and how the song translates. It's a vulnerable tune. And so I'm very curious about that. And I have checked with some Metallica fan friends of mine, and it's like you would expect. Some are like, yeah, cool. And others are like, eh. But it's interesting to me. And so that's the one that I'm going to go with on Thursday. We're going to be looking at Metallica and Miley Cyrus playing Nothing Else Matters on the Howard Stern show just from this past year. Would be really cool. Marco says Homeworld by Yes on Friday. No, but that was it's coming up soon. I
Yes.
really do want to get to that one as well. That y'all, there's so much great stuff y'all are sending us. And Garrett says he's suggesting from that Blacklist album, Alessia Cara. Is that how you say her name? And The Warning doing Inner Sandman.
It's awesome.
There's so many. I mean, there's gotta be. It's an amazing thing that so many artists and so many different artists from around the world were interested in doing their takes
Maybe I can
on
talk Doug
Metallica
into
tunes.
Maybe I can talk Doug into doing like two or
A pop-up, like
or-
a pop-up second
like two
song.
or three
By Thursday, you never know what's going to hit us. But I am
two or
interested.
three songs on that Thursday video. Let's see what we
Francesco, I think I'm saving Quadrophenia for my extended play lounge over on my Patreon, but we'll see some of that coming up. Lawrence, Marillion is a great suggestion as well. I've got some more off their new album coming up, and I have heard that people are really liking their new album. And what I've heard of it so far, it's really breathtaking. Maxwell says, Rush Hemispheres. I have done an extended play lounge episode on the entire Hemispheres album, and that's available on our Patreon. Some people are asking for Fish. I have, hang on a second. Okay, we're going to call an audible. Do I have my access to the master list?
While you're looking at the master
All right.
list,
I've got some Fish on there, but I can't remember which songs by Fish I have on the list. Here it is. I have it, unless you want to talk first. No?
I just didn't want this to escape our attention. Asking Scott Van Fleet asking, first of all, hello to you in Canada.
Greetings.
And do you think you would do some of Bruce's solo stuff? Wondered if we had any of that.
Bruce Dickinson? Bruce Springsteen.
I'm guessing.
Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah.
Yes, I am interested in that. I think Bruce is a fascinating individual and a really great musician. I would be into that. The Fish that I have on the list currently is Divided Sky, something called The Lizards, and I Saw a Turtle in the Clouds. Those are the three that I have. So if y'all have different ones that you would like to see, pop those in the comments and I'll try to write them down. I know Metal Mark has been aching for Fate's Warning. And if I could turn it around, I have Fate's Warning ? That was in the Friday slot, but I am not going to do that this Friday.
Yeah.
With I really not enjoyed, but it was cathartic for me to do the episode this past Monday featuring music by Ginger, with what's going on in Ukraine and what's continuing to go on in Ukraine. And I wanted to search out or seek out a song that could be uplifting and inspiring for us. And I think we found it. We were talking about it on our Council of Doug's big meeting yesterday. We do two big like live hangouts a month, and yesterday's was like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
We listened to some tunes, we talked about stuff. It was really fun. And we were talking about these possibilities, and Homeworld that Marcos, who was on that call, had put forward is Homeworld by Yes, and that one is was a close. I almost picked it, but I think what I want to do, y'all, we did some David Bowie a couple weeks ago, along with the cover by Nirvana. And I wanted to get back to more David Bowie. I mean, he's iconic, but I don't really know a lot of his stuff. And this song is one of his more well-known. We're going to do Heroes by David Bowie. It's a song that I've heard, but it's not a song that I have listened to in a long time. And I was newly made aware of its powerful lyric, its uplifting nature. I think it was Ray on our Patreon and Discord that put forth this. And there's a bunch of covers of this one as well. So I'm thinking of doing the original version of Heroes by David Bowie, and there is apparently a cover version of it, a live version that is performed by Peter Gabriel with an orchestra. And
It's amazing.
I haven't yet, taken a peek. But I am very taken by Peter's voice, by his ability to deliver a lyric, and if he's singing Heroes and there's an orchestra behind him, I have to look at that. So I'm going to wait until Friday to look at it with all of you. So that's what our little week feels like and looks like, y'all. I hope that y'all will give Miley a chance. That's what I'm doing. I am open-minded here, and the fact that Metallica themselves would go on the Howard Stern show with her is enough reason for me to trust the band's judgment. And I want to really take a peek at that. It intrigues me to no end, and it's a new blossoming, I guess, or a new take on that classic song. So yeah, we're going to start with a Dream Theater sort of concert follow-up, and probably a tune on Wednesday, some Metallica on Thursday, and some David Bowie and Peter Gabriel on Friday. That's a heck of a carpool to have along with us.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Might have to put Metallica in the back seat, but no, I'm sure those guys are great. David says, love Heroes, awesome. Marco says there's a couple of excellent covers of Heroes out there. Yeah, that's what we were talking about that on the Discord I was going through. I know the Wallflowers have one. King Crimson apparently has one.
Yeah.
Graham is still waiting for East Coast Racer from Big Big Train.
Oh.
I have listened to that one, and I agree with you. It's a wonderful, wonderful piece, and I want to bring it to this community soon, my friend. We will do it. There's so many things. We do this. It happens every weekend. We like on Thursday, we know what we're going to do on this week, and it's not what we're doing. We start second guessing ourselves, and then we talk with the Council of Dougs on our Patreon yesterday, and then we could go 1,000 directions, and then between then and now, it's like, okay, now what do we do? Yeah. And then we were just like 20 minutes ago, we were arguing. We were discussing the merits of what we were about to do, but now it feels good to announce it, because this is where we're at, and we're locked in, and that's what we're going to take a peek at. Doc says, watch what Elton John says about James. I haven't seen that either. Is that on? Is that a Stern interview as well? Let us know where I could find that.
I'll show it to you.
Coleman, Innuendo by Queen is also on the list. Dave says Tangerine Dream, Phaedra. That one I don't think is on the list.
And I'm also can't see now who it was who asked about it, but I'm pretty sure Genesis. What is that called?
I'm always up for some Genesis.
Hang on. Let me scroll to where someone mentioned.
Dr. Flay, we are behind on our emails. If you send it to It's the Daily Doug, we are. That's one of the things that I want to get caught up on.
I did
this week.
The Dr. Flay. I did see that, and I mentioned to Doug. There's someone who emailed about pipe organ and piano metal, and we both went, "What?"
I will look into it.
So
that was a double lean in.
A double.
That was a double lean in. You're learning. Very good.
Scroll.
Scroll which direction?
That way.
That way. All
because
right.
I want to get back to where.
Is it this?
That, yes.
Genesis.
The Battle of Epping Forest. That's on our list, I think, no?
I'll pull up the list. Scroll to Genesis.
It may not be.
It is not there currently.
Well.
Yeah. We shall.
Yes.
Okay. Lovely. Well, my friends, that's what we got. A quick recap. We are going to take a day. We're going to take 2 days off.
Oh, Toto. Yeah. Toto. We gotta get to some Toto at some point.
T.O.T.O.?
You know you love Toto.
They're great.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Yeah, great music. Okay, recap. Francesco, hang on a second. Is it okay if I write you something about Hero's music composition? Sure.
Yes, please.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Joe says, any Renaissance on the list? Yes, I do have Renaissance on the list. I've got 3 or 4, and man, I've been trying to figure out how to get them back on the channel as well.
Yeah.
We just so y'all know, when we try to build a week at a time, so that we're covering decent ground, and that over the course of a week that we feel good about where we are, and that we're hitting as many. We're either sort of narrowly focused, like on specific ideas for a week, or we're trying to be kind of wide. So this week, with Dream Theater and Metallica, that's the heavy stuff. But I think David Bowie and Peter Gabriel, especially with the orchestra, and then you got Miley thrown in there as well. That's going to be an interesting mix for a little short 3-day week for us. So we're taking Monday and Tuesday off. Wednesday is going to be a Dream Theater concert report, because I get to go to Dream Theater on Tuesday.
And probably a Dream Theater song.
Probably a song, yeah. And unless the band just decides to hang out with me for like an hour and chat. We could do that.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Crossing our fingers.
Good stuff.
Crossing our fingers.
Marco says, take care of my back so I can headbang to DT. I need to start doing my exercise. I need to do my exercises, and I will get ready for that. Cool stuff. Y'all, thank you for all of your suggestions. My only, real difficulty is trying to keep up with all of the music that you guys are entrusting to me. This music that you like and that resonates with you, and the fact that you are actively asking me to listen to it lets me know that that you trust me and that you're interested in what I have to say, and it really is endearing and makes me feel very nice. So I do try as hard as I can to spread the love around as much as possible. Yeah, Josh says, so much music, so little time. Yeah. And these bands keep coming up with new music. We need to just stop all the music.
No, don't stop
because the new stuff that's coming out is great.
So good.
It's really, really good.
It really is.
So, yeah. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate you. Gonna have to do 3 songs a day, Metal Mark says. That is above my current pay grade. I could if I didn't do read-ins. I normally spend a good 20 to 30 minutes on a regular episode, just looking at a few different sources and seeing some of the history, especially if it's a band that I don't have a whole lot of prior information about, because my goal is to try to come on and spontaneously talk about them with some notes. Like I know what I'm talking about. So my read-in is enough for me to figure out what do I want to prioritize in my notes that I think might be interesting.
Yeah.
And that takes time to do.
Yeah.
For the longer videos, it takes, a decent amount. And I read through the lyrics. I read through them multiple times. I'm picking out ideas. I'm going online and I'm seeing like what other people think about the lyrics themselves. There's a couple of lyrics sites that are out there that I like to use where folks will say, this is what it means to me. And that's very helpful. Reddit's also been helpful. I go into some subreddits to see what fans think of these songs before I listen to them. That very much helps me to kind of figure out what I should be listening for and what I shouldn't.
The lyrics research is something that Doug's very used to doing as being primarily a choral music composer.
Yep.
If he picks a poem or verse or writings to write a piece on, he will delve in and do research on, let's say it's Emily Dickinson or whatever, and he'll research about it.
Sure.
And learn about it, read through it a lot, speak through it, feel its rhythm and that kind of thing. So anyway, I'm just Just wanted to say
It's also
it's all part of
helpful to me
your quiver of
to try
arrows.
to figure out the circumstances around which either the lyrics or the art is composed.
Yeah.
Like, what time period in this person's life were they in when they were writing this? Was this the perspective of a younger person, of a middle-aged person, of an older person? Are they aspirational? Are they looking back? Are they looking forward? It helps me to kind of dial in, and it also it's an offshoot of my my workflow as a choral music composer. That's what I tend to live with text for a little bit of time before I dive into writing the music. I spoke with Arjen Lucassen. I keep getting that wrong. This past Thursday, and we had a wonderful conversation. In fact, y'all, I also did a reaction to a new Star One release. It is Lost Children of the Universe from that new album by Arjen and Star One. And that had been blocked, and it is now public. So
Yes.
that just came out public today. So if you want to take a look at a new video, there's one available.
There's
How
one
about
available today.
so and I was talking to to Arjen about his approach to creating all this stuff, and he's a person that creates the riffs and the motives, the musical sounds first, and then crafts the narrative with the lyrics to fit that. My approach to creating texted music is exactly opposite.
Yeah.
I almost always start with text.
Even when you've composed instrumental music that doesn't have a text
Yeah.
added to it, it tends to you've had text in mind.
Or at
when-
least at least a topic or a
Right, or
sort
a
of
topic,
or a point
yeah.
of view
Yeah.
in mind, because it's just the way that I've always built things. The ideas behind the text sort of tell me the contours of how the melody should work, you know, and where the punctuation should be, where the cadences should be. Sometimes even the way that the rhythm should be. That all for me comes directly from the text, and so that's how I've always done my own music. So it's fun for me to chat with people who approach it from the opposite direction, because that's really interesting to me. And there's no right way. We're all different, right? And there's multiple ways to create art. But as long as you're being true to yourself, that is the goal.
Yeah.
Right? So what are y'all saying here? I think we're just about done. Metal Mark says there's new stuff from Bruce Dickinson, Testament, Alter Bridge, Styx. Styx has new music?
I didn't know that.
Metal Church, I don't know them. Tremonti, I don't know them. Kansas. Does Kansas have new music? I'll be darned. Marco says, can we buy that Hey Y'all plaque in your store? I don't think so.
I wish.
Can you grab it?
Yeah.
Can you grab it?
Well,
Potentially. It's a box. It's not a plaque. It's deep. It's like
Yeah.
aluminum,
yeah.
and it's very light. And our friend that goes to our church, I think they were in like the dollar store or they were somewhere.
I don't
And they
know
and they
if that's
found it.
true, but
But
yeah.
they were shopping and they found
or
it.
like Home Goods or some kind
Yeah,
of thing.
and
like,
they were like, oh, we need to get this for you. And I'm like, that's going right on the wall, right
Yeah.
back there.
She said, I saw it and I couldn't resist. I saw it and I couldn't resist.
Oh,
Had to get it.
Marco says new to our channel only. I got you.
What happened?
He was talking about all this new music. It's
Oh,
not that they have new
right.
music out. It's that they need to be newly on our channel.
Yeah.
And somebody says the Mahavishnu
I'm
Orchestra.
pushing for Styx. I saw someone mention like Journey, Kansas, Bruce Dickinson is a great idea. Alter Bridge.
Thank you, Hugh.
Smashing Pumpkins would be really.
I think it's a
fucking
great
rad.
music versus text. Music first versus text first. I might do. I might think about a little riff on that sometime. It's really. I think I've said all that I really think about that. Though it's just two different ways of approaching how to create music that has lyrics, texted music, whether it's choral music, whether it's a cappella, whether it's like classical cantatas, or whether it's rock and roll and prog and metal. It's all texted music, right?
Oh, the hollies, the air that I breathe.
Hmm.
I love that song.
Yeah, Mr. Roboto by Styx. That is a...
See, now all you have... Okay, listen, Francesco. I get it, but all that has to be done is for someone to say the name of that song, and now I'm going to have it in my head for days.
I should torment you with it. That would be fun.
I remember John Franek and I both having that stuck in our heads for like a long period of time, and then it became kind of a joke.
Yeah.
That's I'm not
Is
I'm
our
not
camera
really
blurry?
complaining because
Are we
it's
are
not.
we blurry?
Are we blurry?
Are we too bad? I am using my phone today instead of our new camera. If you're noticing that we have the look of our videos may have gotten better or different. Whoop! It's this little guy.
Yeah.
This is the new little 4K that I was able to borrow, and I'm trying it out, and so that's what I'm looking into now.
Meanwhile, what are the kids downstairs doing?
Good
Because
Lord.
it's boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
I think it's romper room time downstairs.
This sounds like it's above us, but they actually live below us.
So, so yeah, this is just streaming off the phone.
Yeah.
Here we also, I'll bring this into range. If you've noticed on the last video or two, we have a new friend. I'm not using it currently,
Right.
but I am really happy. We did a massive upgrade thanks to all of our supporters. It's
Yeah.
blocking out your face now. That's no good. It's on this little boom that we can move back and forth. That's cool.
Sweet
But
Madam
new
Blue.
new microphone, and thanks to the support of our patrons, we were able to get that upgrade, and I am I'm eager to get it to start getting comfortable with it. We've used it for a couple videos now, and we're just still figuring it out.
Still
And we've
learning
been talking for 32 minutes. I can't believe we're
Alright.
still on. I thought it'll be a short one, 10 minutes. I can never just talk for 10 minutes. I can't. Y'all, yeah, this is the mic, this little Shure mic, this podcaster mic. It is now I can't remember which one it is. The MX7, I believe, is what it's called.
MV or MX.
MV or something 7.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. It just plugs right into the computer, and
Yeah,
it's
it's awesome.
it's pretty easy to use so far.
Yeah, the mic every podcaster and streamer uses.
Yep.
I think it's one of those, yeah.
Good stuff. All right, y'all. I think that's all for today. I need to get cleaned up, and I am getting ready to dive into Arion and the human equation for our patrons. So, patrons, if you are online, don't send me stuff for the next couple of hours. Because I'm going to be all into some Arion today, and hope to get that out soon. If you are just tuning in, the recap for the week, we're taking the day off on Monday and Tuesday, but I'm going to Dream Theater Tuesday night. So Wednesday is a Dream Theater concert report with some Dream Theater music, probably. On Thursday, we're doing some Metallica, Nothing Else Matters, featuring Miley Cyrus. And then on Friday, David Bowie, Heroes, and the Peter Gabriel cover of that song for Masterpiece Friday. So I am looking forward to it, and I hope that you will be able to tune in and catch us during the week. And we'll be in touch.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Appreciate all of y'all. We'll see you soon. Peace.